videos. I forgot the name of my own videos. I need like a little intro song for these things. But I'm going to show y'all today on Tackle Talk. Today on Tackle Talk TV, we're going to show you how to throw a buzzbait with a soft plastic trailer only. How's that sound for a voiceover? But seriously, just give me a second to get my stuff together. Z-Man has a new bait called the GOAT that I've been using on the back of my buzzbaits for a trailer. Let's just be honest, we all know what we've been using for a long time. Been using somebody else's frog to throw on the back of our buzzbait because that's really all we had. We just didn't have anything. I did throw a turbo crawl on it for a long time and it worked pretty good. But we wanted something with a little bit more body. A little bit more body. This bait is not just for buzz baits. You can use it as a top water. You can use it for flipping. You can use it for a chatterbait trailer. You can use it swim jig trailer, standalone bait. You can use it for a punch rig. You can put it on the back of spinner bait. You can actually put it in your Fruit Loops. I've done that before. But I got a whole bag of them in here. You'll get me I want to start with a fresh one on my buzz bait. We're going to show you how to rig it, where to throw it, what it sounds like, what it looks like in the water, all that pretty fancy stuff. I know all y'all want, but you just got to give me a chance to find them. If you wondered if I really think the GOAT is a good bait, like, I got a lot of them. I'll pretty much throw this color exclusively, just a pearl one. And I'll use, I've got all 3 color blades on my buzz bait. I think this is 3/8 ounce Boogerman buzz bait. I prefer the impact style buzz baits, one where the blade hits the head and it makes that sound like my old truck did in high school. I had a truck in high school. It was so raggedy that if you let it idle too long, the valves will start clacking. We'll throw this in a minute and you hear what it sounds like. It's real loud. Just tick, 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 tick. I don't really like the ones with the clacker on it because it doesn't let you skip as well. So Z-Man GOAT Pearl White, it's really the only color I use. The blades I'll use black, gold, or silver. I don't even know why I use those 3 colors. That's the 3 colors I got, and I wish I had a good explanation for why I swap color blades. Sometimes if I put it down in the water and it doesn't feel like it's what the fish will eat, I'll change colors. You have to go to a different video to figure out which color blades you need to use and why. Sometimes I swap them around. But here we go. So I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna bring it right out of the pack, put it on here, and I'm gonna show you why I don't like it right out of the pack. This is just the regular GOAT. There's 3 sizes in the GOAT, and I always use the regular GOAT. I feel like it's the perfect size. I want to say it's 375, 3 3/4 inches long. So not quite 4, but a lot more than 3. Ha 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 ha. So that's what it looks like. I didn't really do a terribly good job of rigging that good. But for me, that profile is just a little bit big. It's just a little bit long. It's a little long. You got a lot to nip at here on the back and not get the hooks. So let me show you what I'll do. I'll take it out of the pack. This is what I love about elastic. I can rig it. You know, usually when you take any other traditional plastic, you put it up on there and you take it back off, that plastic's done. It's never going to stay. You will need some super glue for this. I'm not going to show you because if you don't know how to put super glue on a hook, then you don't know how to fish. So you got these little egg sacs. I usually cut about, let's see, 1, 2, 3 egg sacs off. I think it was 3 egg sacs. It might have been 2. I feel like that's short. It might have been 2 egg sacs. I'm sorry. I like to make it a little bit shorter. Rig it up on there. These Boogerman buzz baits, they actually have a little keeper that's perfect for elastic. I shouldn't tell y'all to use Boogerman buzz baits because it's just my favorite buzz bait. You see how much more compact this is? Actually, I need to get the hook a little bit. The correct way is to measure what your daddy tell you. Measure twice, cut once. I didn't get it quite up on right, but when you got a elastic, you can measure once, cut twice. And so, you see how much more compact that is? I cut about 2 egg sacs off of him. Just the way I like to throw it. You ain't got to throw him like that. That's what I'll do. Right? It's just a little bit more compact. My head is white on my bait, so it all just matches up nice and perfectly. And that's what I'm going to throw. It's not as much for him to nip at on the tail and miss it and have me saying a bunch of bad words. That's what it's gonna look like. I'm telling you, it skips good because you got a lot of back right here. You see, you got a flat-headed buzzbait, and the back of the plastic's flat, so I can skip it really good. I'll take a rod. That's about all I got to tell you on the technical part on my buzzbait. Let me throw it at you. That's about all I got to tell you on the technical part, right? What I'll do, I'll throw it on straight up braid, 30-pound test. Why 30-pound test? Because 50 is too big and 20 is too small. That's all I got for you. 30-pound test braid. Strike King Pro Grade braid. Let's go get them line. Seriously, it probably skips a little bit better on braid. Hook set's good on braid. I mean, just why not? Why would you not use braid? Tied one with a Palomar knot is what I use. You can use a double Palomar knot. Some people say they have Palomar knots slip with braid. I've never had that in my entire life. Honestly, I only know how to tie like 2 more knots other than the Palomar knot. So, again, if you're looking for knot tying specifics, you got the wrong video. You gotta go somewhere else. I'm not a knot tying connoisseur. Tie them straight on the braid. Simple setup on the rod and reel. 7.3 heavy. Actually, I really, this is a 7.3 heavy Pro Series. I actually prefer a 7-footer. Because you're gonna see here in a minute, I like to throw this thing in tight around docks and laydowns and other hanging banks, grass. 7-footer just seems to work better. This is a custom light, Lou's custom light, 7-foot favorite heavy Pro Series, 30-pound test braided line. Let's go to the deck. I'm gonna show you how to fish this thing. Listen to what it sounds like. Hold on. He's not even gonna put the camera on the bait. Listen to this. Listen, I bet you can hear it. Woo! God dang, God. Listen to that. Listen. I think they hit that because they're mad. Listen. Y'all hear that? God knows it. Where you're going to be looking for the buzzbait is anything and everything that's in your way on the bank. You put it in gear, put it on 90%, and you go. You reel it past docks, you reel it past posts, sticks, you reel it across nothing. It's a bait that you can really put the boat in gear, go very fast, cover a lot of water, and catch those higher percentage active fish. And leave them trifling suckers that don't want to bite, leave them behind. That's what you can do with this. What I do like to throw it around, you can see I got a seawall in front of me. A lot of times a seawall I have like broken rock from where they excavated to make the seawall. What I'll do is I'll get up pretty closely to like a seawall like this and reel it. Let me pull up my power pole so we can go. I'm not kidding, 80% on the trolling motor. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Like, this ain't something you're gonna slow down with. And I'll get it down the side of it. I'm not trying to catch these fish. There's probably fish out here behind me in 6, 7, 8 foot of water. I don't care about those. What I want is the one is old big head that's laying up beside the seawall like this. So I'm gonna get along the seawall, and I'm just gonna, you hear that country come out of the seawall? I'm just gonna throw it. And I'm gonna reel my boat to the buzzbait. And I'm gonna keep going. Everything I see, you see those 2 posts right there? Reel it by. Let's go. Let's go. It's simple, hard. When the fish ain't biting, especially in the summertime, nothing really working, stick it in your hand and go. Don't think. Fish everything that's in front of you, everything that's behind you, to the side of you, and up under you with your buzzbait. Now, a couple specific things that I will look for. You'll start to notice when you start covering a lot of water like that, when you start covering, a mile of bank in 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, however long that takes to cover a mile of bank. When you do get a bite, you'll start to notice, all right, hey, bro, I always get bit when I'm by a seawall. Or, bro, I always get bit on the front ends of docks, on the catwalks of docks. You'll start to notice little patterns, and then you really can get it in gear and start covering water. And so there are specific things that you're gonna look for when you're fishing it for a buzzbait, but at first, you're just gonna put it in gear and go until they start talking to you. All right, don't try to figure it out when you tie the buzzbait on. Tie the buzzbait on, go fast, let them tell you what they want to do. Let them tell you that they want to be on seawalls. Let them tell you that they want to be on bank grass. Whatever the case may be. And I'm going to go real fast. I'm going to cover a lot of water until I hear otherwise. Because some days they will be on little flat points in the backs of pockets. Little secondary points. But it's a bait, since you can cover so much water because it's so loud. Listen, I'm gonna shut up for a minute, just listen. drawing power. That's what that's gonna give you. All that noise is gonna give you drawing power. I got his attention. He ain't gonna be able to ignore that, right? He's gonna have to listen and come investigate, say something. You ain't gonna come in my yard with all that noise. That's just like imagine somebody with an old box Chevy truck with straight pipes. They pull in your yard, you know they're in your yard. You're not just gonna sit there and keep watching TV. You're gonna come out there and see what it is. That's what a Buzzbait is. That's an old box Chevy, old square body, loud, with a 302 in it, with straight pipes on it. That's what this is. No catalytic converter, no nothing. Duals on the back, just loud, ain't got no power. That's what this Buzzbait is. You're gonna come and see what it's doing, and that's what a bass will do. You got drawing power, so you can go fast. You can fish the thing 100 miles an hour until you know better what to do. Shade banks, what I'm gonna look for, any places there's shade. The docks that we're fishing right now is gonna provide shade. Sometimes it's overhanging banks, laydowns. Sometimes it ain't nothing. He just come and get it out of nothing. And fish ain't gotta be on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't got you're not always in your bedroom in your house. They ain't gotta be on anything. The best thing about this is you can skip it. Why would you even want to skip a Buzzbait? Well, especially a high noon like it is today, this is in the middle of the day, the fish really feel most comfortable, most protected when they're under shade. When a bass has shade, or if he can just cover his eye, he feels like he's hid. That's what they do, especially largemouth bass. They hide, wait for prey to come by, snap at them. So a dock like this, it allows you to put a topwater bait that's loud, noisy, in his face right in his house. And he can't help, like I said, he can't help but to do something about it. You can put it right on there where it's shady, bring it right on back out. And you know, I don't spend a lot of time with that. I'll make 2 or 3 casts under there. And if he's not there, I won't make a cast like that. But you know, if he's there, he's there. If he's not, he's not. Just cast it under there, bring it back to the boat. That's it. I got some little pollen sacs on it right now. Shade is a big deal. I always look for shade with a Buzzbait. Anything can provide shade. Anything that's covering the surface, that can be grass, that can be laydowns, that could be something on the bank, that can be a seawall, that can be a laydown. Anything that provides a dark habitat, where you can throw your Buzzbait at. Jingle, jingle, baby. It'll put some jingle in your pocket. If, of course, like always, I know you guys want to know exactly where you get this bait. I got a kit on the website. It's called the GOAT kit, where basically you get 3 different colors or the 3 colors that I like to use with the GOAT. You can use it for flipping bait. There's just so many things to do. Swim jig, Buzzbait, standalone flip bait, a punch rig. Like I was telling you, like its possibilities are endless with a bait like this. It can be used from anything from a trailer to a standalone bait. So there's just not much. It's just not much you can't do with it. Check out the website. Link is in the description box of the video. shopbelat.com. Try some Buzzbait fishing with the GOAT on it. I promise you, you probably won't really care that much about a toad that much after you fish this one. You don't even need that many of them because it's a Lazatec. Ela Z-Tech. However, it depends on what part of the country you're from. Y'all come back, you hear?